Gavi praises Barcelona teammate and confirms, "I'm excited for the upcoming match against Real Madrid." Barcelona's first-team player Gavi gave a press statement following his team's victory over Real Mallorca in the Spanish league. Speaking to Barca 1, Gavi said, "We secured an important win ahead of the upcoming Copa del Rey final. I think we played a great match as a team overall. I'm very happy, especially because there were players who don't play regularly, and I'm really happy for them." He continued, "I believe we had a big performance. We could have finished the game earlier, but in any case, we played a great match. It's unbelievable that we only won 1-0 because we created so many chances, but that's football." Regarding Ansu Fati's involvement, he added, "I'm really happy for him. He's like a brother to me. Honestly, I'm very proud of him. He had a great game and I'm really happy for him." On Mallorca's goalkeeper, Gavi noted, "Roman had a great game. We had many chances that we could have taken, but again, this is football. It's not always easy to score. We kept trying, and in the end the goal came. And that's what matters." Speaking about Pedri, the Spanish star emphasized, "For me, if he's not the best in his position, he's one of the best. It's fun to play with him, and honestly, I really enjoy it. I'm very happy that he's in good shape." Gavi concluded, "I think we put in a fantastic performance in every aspect. This is a huge win for us because we have a big final on Saturday, and we really needed today's victory. I'm very excited to face Real Madrid, and we want to win the Copa del Rey." It's worth noting that Barcelona will face Real Madrid on Saturday evening in the Copa del Rey final at La Cartuja Stadium. Flick, "I manage the system smartly, and Barcelona's star is having an exceptional season." German coach Hansi Flick, manager of FC Barcelona, expressed his full satisfaction with his team's performance in their match against Real Mallorca, which ended in a 1-0 victory for the Catalans on Tuesday evening, as part of La Liga's 33rd round. In statements reported by Spanish newspaper Marca, Flick said, "We played a great match and created many scoring opportunities. It's true that the result was just 1-0, but we kept a clean sheet, and that makes me very happy." Flick did not forget to praise Mallorca's goalkeeper, Leo Roman, and the defensive work of the opposing team. He added, "The goalkeeper was excellent, and the whole team defended well. I really liked our style of play today, and we made fewer mistakes compared to previous matches. I believe we played a great game." He also praised the collective effort within the Barca system, saying, "Everyone did a good job, and it's positive that every player feels important to the team. That's what we need in the next phase." Flick highlighted Pedri's brilliant form, saying, "It's hard to define the ceiling of his potential. He's currently delivering an exceptional level, not just with the ball, but also without it. He helps us a lot on the defensive side, and everyone knows the quality he possesses." Regarding substitutions, Flick explained that he always thinks about managing the team in the short term. "I have to manage the team smartly. We always have an upcoming match that we need to prepare for properly." Flick also touched on the team's attacking statistics, noting an impressive figure. "I believe we had 40 shots on goal. That reflects the quality of our attacking performance. Maybe we weren't successful in converting all the chances, but the substitutions helped maintain our rhythm, and I'm happy with what we presented." In conclusion, Flick stressed the importance of communication between the new and veteran players, saying, "It's not just about Olmo and Pedri. We have a complete group. Everyone who played today was up to the occasion, and they all know what we expect from them and how we want to play." Diego Simeone surprises Pedri and Barcelona. After the win against Real Mallorca, "We need to be realistic and speak clearly. What Barcelona is showing at this stage of the season under Hansi Flick is a clear sign that the team is on the path to regaining its true level, and perhaps even building a more mature and versatile version than the one we knew in previous years. I watched Barcelona's recent match against Real Mallorca. Some may only focus on the result, a 1-0 win. But those who follow football closely understand that the numbers Barcelona posted in that match, especially in the first half, point to a complete tactical project. 24 shots in one half, 5 of them on target, without scoring in the first 45 minutes? These aren't random stats. They reflect a well-prepared tactical plan based on high possession, constant pressing, and intelligent attacking positioning. Historically, since at least the 2003 to 2004 season, we haven't seen such numbers in a single first half without a goal. This shows that Flick is not only focused on winning, but on how the win is constructed. He's a coach who believes in attacking through structured build-up, smart ball movement, and creating repeated chances until the right moment comes. And we must mention a name that keeps popping up, Pedri Gonzalez. We are not talking about an ordinary midfielder. Pedri has become a key figure in Barcelona's dynamics, and his numbers this season speak for themselves. 8 goals, 8 assists, and direct contributions in important matches. Then there are the individual awards. 12 Man of the Match honors in La Liga so far. That's a clear indicator of his massive impact on the pitch. Pedri possesses exceptional tactical intelligence. He knows when to pass, when to move, when to slow the pace of the game or speed it up. His personality has evolved, which doesn't happen often at his age. I believe Flick has contributed to that development by giving him the right freedom in the attacking third while maintaining his defensive responsibilities. Let's be fair, Barcelona wasn't in its best shape a while ago and struggled with inconsistent results and performances. But now, there is clear and systematic work being done. The team no longer depends on individual talent or a single player, but on a complete system. There is cohesion between the lines and a clear vision from the coach. Personally, I admire coaches who come from a different background and can adapt quickly. Flick came from the German school, which emphasizes discipline and efficiency, and he's now applying those principles in a way that suits Spanish football. That's not easy. You're not just changing tactics, you're also facing cultural and technical challenges at the same time. In La Liga, every team has its own style, but what sets Barcelona apart now is their tactical flexibility. They can dominate possession but also know how to strike on the counter. They can shift between styles during a match, and that's the mark of a team contending for titles. And going back to Pedri, if he maintains this level and stays physically fit, we'll see him in the coming seasons as one of the best midfielders in the world, perhaps the true successor to the likes of Xavi and Iniesta in terms of impact and leadership. Finally, I'll say this. At Atletico, we respect every opponent, but we fear no one. We know Barcelona is going through a good period, but as I've said many times, in La Liga, no one wins just because of their name or history. Every match is a new story, and every battle is decided on the field, not on paper. We'll prepare for every clash with Barcelona the right way, because our respect for them doesn't mean we'll abandon our style or our ambitions. Free transfer at no cost. Barcelona secures its first summer signing. Press reports have revealed the first signing secured by FC Barcelona under the leadership of President Joan Laporta to strengthen the squad in the upcoming summer transfer window. According to the Catalan newspaper Sport, Barcelona has finalized the signing of German international defender Jonathan Tah, coming from Bayer Leverkusen, especially after the player announced he will leave the German club at the end of the current season. The newspaper clarified that Tah will join the Catalan club on a free transfer during the next summer window, after his contract with Leverkusen expires and no agreement was reached for renewal. Sport also noted that Hans-Dieter Flick, the current Barcelona coach, is a strong admirer of Tah's qualities, particularly his aerial strength, speed, tactical versatility, and his ability to adapt to a high defensive line that relies on the offside trap. The Spanish newspaper emphasized that Tah's arrival to Barcelona will likely lead to the departure of one of the current defenders in the squad. La Liga president to Barcelona fans, you might lose all 3 titles this season. The president of the Spanish Football League, Javier Tebas, stated that Barcelona could lose all 3 titles they are competing for by the end of the current football season. He pointed out that the La Liga title is still undecided, along with the Copa del Rey and the UEFA Champions League. Speaking during the presentation of La Liga's financial report, Tebas said, Barcelona could lose all 3 titles this season. A few years ago, Real Madrid finished second 5 times. It was frustrating. He added, we'll see what happens with Barcelona. The La Liga season is still ongoing, as is the Copa del Rey, and we'll also watch the Champions League semifinals, which won't be easy. Barcelona still has the chance to win the treble this season. They are currently at the top of La Liga, 7 points ahead of Real Madrid, who have a game in hand. And they've reached the Copa del Rey final and the Champions League semifinals. It's worth noting that Barcelona will face Real Madrid in a highly anticipated Clásico on Saturday in the Copa del Rey final, which will take place